For ASEAN, we have a very good session during the ASEAN Summit where all the leaders reiterated the principle of centrality and neutrality. And for ASEAN, we need to work together to increase trade and investment within the ASEAN nations. And we witnessed the upgrade of our ASEAN Trade and Goods Agreement. And we are also optimistic that we can substantially conclude our Digital Economic Framework Agreement, and all this will improve the intra-trade ASEAN that we have to date, to be more inclusive and sustainable going forward. And having said that, ASEAN also is now engaging more. We just had concluded the RCEP meeting, the ASEAN +5, where we committed to the principles of multilateralism, and we also continue to want to expand the member of RCEP to more members, and at the same time, we and ASEAN Bloc also tomorrow will witness the upgrade of the ASEAN-China FTA. Well, ASEAN biggest opportunities is ASEAN itself. If you look at the demography of ASEAN, with a population of 680 million, of which half is under the age of 30, and with the GDP growing at 4 to 5%, right? I mean, GDP of ASEAN today is close to $4 trillion. ASEAN is the market that everyone wants to see grow, and I think we are right smack in the middle of the growth story. So what sectors? Of course, digital economy is going to be a key sector. People are talking about digital, talking about AI, and the other one is green economy as well. As new industries are emerging to embrace sustainability, this is where new spillover, new multiplier in this sector will help growth in the economy for ASEAN and provide companies with opportunities to grow as well, and of course creating jobs and increasing the GDP per capita of ASEAN. The Bloomberg Summit in ASEAN is happening right where the ASEAN leaders are meeting, and ASEAN dialogue partners are also here, and of course President Trump was here, and this is where you are close to where the decisions are made, the negotiations are happening. But at the same time, those leaders are also attending and some of the conferences at the sidelines, especially the business conferences, and is also meeting bilaterally with many big companies and big industries and even the chambers themselves. So we are seeing a lot of interaction between the public sector and the private sector during this summit, and Bloomberg gives that platform for both public and private partnership to happen. And of course, with Bloomberg Summit happening here, you have your investors present, but you also have your team here, your analysts, your economists, who are then able to also provide the right analysis to what Bloomberg thinks is happening here, which I think is important to disseminate challenges that we are facing, but also opportunities that are there to be reaped.